Yeah.
Well, go live now.
Okay.
This is Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life. It's a brand new week. It's a Monday morning, final day in the month of June 2025, 33 minutes past 6 a.m. Yours truly, Ayokunmi. I'm ready to take you into another world of business stories. This is Business Express on the Smooth Breakfast. It is 15 minutes of great business information and everything in between that you need to know to get your week started on a positive note. Welcome along to the ride with us. You can join us on WhatsApp as always. Send your messages in to the number 0809 444 0981. That is the WhatsApp number. Keep up with us. You can also join us on YouTube as well. You can find us at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. Smooth 981 FM Lagos. All right, those are the ways you can be part of the show. And talking about the show today, we'll be talking about office space and the demand for office space in Nigeria. Yes, there was a time where everyone seemed to be at home after COVID or during COVID and even after remote work and so on and so forth. But everybody has been going back to physical working, and there is a demand for that. And joining me to have a conversation about this and give us a better sense of what is happening within that space, I'm being joined by the CEO and founder of Sublimers Workspaces. That's in the person of Abdul Alim Musa Sarkin Adar. Good morning to you, Abdul Alim. Great to have you on the show.
Good to have you too. Good morning to you. Ayo.
Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining me this early in the morning. I know not everybody has that bone to get up early in the morning and all that, but it's a pleasure to have you on the show. And I'm going to speak from the perspective of where you are at the moment. You are in Abuja right now, and I'm just wondering what exactly is, should I say, the market in terms of office space over there. Have we seen a rebound in demand, at least in Abuja where you are?
Oh yeah. So Ayo, basically, after COVID, people shut down and there was a lot of vacancy in office spaces. However, that started to change like in 2022, 2023, and fuel subsidy came.
Mm,
So it's a matter of like what type of office spaces, because like co-working, some of them saw like still stagnation post subsidy removal, because some of these remote workers like kind of found it harder to just like be commuting, and of course depending on the pay, and to
right.
also pay for working. But then in terms of the premium office spaces like grade A, kind of which we are trying to now like operate within my company Sublimers, there's a rebound, because we companies are now looking for more models that are more flexible in terms of the way they take office spaces. So they are not going for like 5 year lease terms, and they're rather going for like a 3 months to like 18 months or 12 months subscription. So it's kind of actually also depends on the model. So some office space models actually are still facing some vacancy rates, but it's starting to rebound, and
Right.
we're seeing a lot more demand in Abuja, especially within the central area, Wuse and other business districts within the city. So this is what my take is, and I think in Lagos too there is probably some uptick in the market, but maybe you
Mm.
can chip in with that. Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. I'm actually glad you talked about leasing because I've been wondering when we talk about the demand, are we seeing higher demand when it comes to leasing or renting or to outright purchase as well? I mean, looking at the numbers that you've seen, where is it leaning more to?
So basically, I wouldn't say like outright purchases, because of course you have to have a lot of like dry powder money as an institution or organization for you to just buy an outrightly an office space, because even some government agencies here in Abuja are going for like rental lease, like maybe for some years. So normal
Mm.
companies are kind of going for the short-term models, like 1 year, 2 years, just to see where again they are before they review where to go. And because the prices change maybe after the period, so it's not
Right.
really, yeah. So it depends on the company, but outright purchase, I don't think it's a very popular thing. It's more of few companies that have deep pockets. So yeah.
Deep pockets definitely are very, very key. And talking about that, you referred to maybe government parastatals and all that. Are we seeing more of the public sector in terms of government agencies or banking, oil and gas, entertainment? Are other sectors also demanding for more of these workspaces, or is it more of a public thing?
Basically, it's a mix of all. So, typically, office spaces, like co-working usually attracts like tech workers, and
Mm, mm, mm.
maybe like project consultants. But like premium office spaces are attracting like private companies in finance, and yes, some in oil and gas, but yes, in finance and other sectors. So then public sector as well are demanding like training spaces in some places where they can have access to premium facilities to conduct their training. So we're seeing them demanding for training spaces, public sector, rather than just like office spaces in our type of setting of office space, because we operate within a model whereby yeah, so I can say like our competitors in Abuja, like Work and Connect and things like Venture Spark. So it just depends on type of project also they're embarking into. Some government offices, let's say, that partner with the World Bank or other multilateral institutions to do some certain projects might need like an office on a need based. So
Okay.
yeah, not a full time office per se for like a small office or a flexible model.
Mm, interesting stuff. Okay, now let me bring up a huge elephant in the room. Of course, that has to do when it comes to the financial aspect of things. I mean, looking at how things have evolved, let's say since 2023 or thereabouts, with the rise in fuel prices, with the devaluation in the naira and all that, how have the office space prices moved since that time?
Honestly, like there's been an increase in the prices you'll have to pay, particularly with regards to the post-subsidy removal. The cost of diesel has gone up, and most of these office spaces are providing like electricity and diesel power for the office occupants, and the
Right.
electricity tariff has also gone up. So it's more of these things, of course, as well as the devaluation, especially for some office spaces which denominate the lease per square meter in USD. So of course, like
Mm.
there has been change in the market, but definitely the electricity and the increase in diesel cost has changed since. I know you didn't ask me about the electricity, but it's a major thing. Like, and every tenant is looking at it like, yeah, like we have to be able to inculcate the cost of renting out this office with the electricity we're giving out.
Definitely.
Especially in our model, we provide internet, we provide electricity. So we have to think of this, and when we factor in the prices. So prices have actually changed, and some of my clients, they are asking me why the prices have changed, but I mean, they understand kind of the need for the prices to be adjusted to reflect the current market realities.
Most definitely. And of course, talking about power, that is one thing that it's been said severally that if power is sorted out, if it's solved, it solves a million and one problems that we have when it comes to pricing of different things. But anyways, that's a story for another day entirely. Talking about your business, I mean, are you looking to should I say expand operations of Sublimers workspaces beyond Abuja at this point in time?
Yeah, basically, of course, we started out as a co-working, and we now have like a premium offices. So, of course, every business kind of naturally wants to move into bigger markets. Like Lagos is big in terms of the demand, I think, because corporate companies and other sectors are also looking into it.
Right,
So,
right.
naturally, we're looking at Lagos, and then potentially even more African cities. I mean, like it's all depends on how we kind of plan to move forward. But definitely, we have an expansion plan, and definitely within the couple of years to come, we're going to see which market we can go into and kind of just offer what we offer the best and offer this new model of leasing out office spaces and kind of have the space ready and make it the environment we want to see in terms of seeing companies coming in and doing things that can move the needle, like, especially on the continent and in
Hmm.
general, yeah, the globe, because you can not limit what can be done in an office space. Companies come in from across the globe and they partner up with African companies, Nigerian companies, and they do amazing things. So it's something that I'm very passionate to see happening within a space I created and kind of want to see like the spillover effects of from this companies that come to reside within the office spaces, which I have put in work to kind of operationalize.
Fantastic. That is really, really good to hear. Okay. As we wrap up the conversation, I just want to get your outlook for office space demand, at least in Abuja, as 2025 comes to a close. We start the second half of the year tomorrow. So what is your outlook when it comes to demand, at least over there in Abuja?
So basically, like I said, Abuja is more of somewhere where people are into different projects, and so naturally, like the private sector here, kind of have like ties with the government. Some do projects and execute for the government, and then of course, so it depends on how the economy kind of pans out. People are looking to see more actualization of the budgets being implemented and some projects coming into place. I think that will affect the demand because more projects will come up. But naturally, the NGOs and other companies are looking in more for office spaces to start new projects as a financial year comes to an end and a new one is starting. So the demand, I expect it to kind of increase because it's at that time of the year where whatever you need to start, like you need to start planning it. We're approaching the summer, we're in summer, and we're
True.
going to that's new things from September. Depends on the organization, but yeah. So I think there's going to be more demand as we look towards the end of the year.
Hmm. Interesting times are ahead of you in that case. Let's see how it all plays out at the end of the day. It's been fantastic having you on the show this morning. I've been talking to Abdul Alim Musa Sarkin Adar. He is the CEO and founder of Sublimers Workspaces. Thank you so much for joining me on Business Express this morning.
All right, thank you so much. It's
Ha-
a pleasure speaking to you.
Likewise, have a great Monday and a great rest of the week as well.
All right then, thank you. Bye.
All right, Lagos, Nigeria, wherever it is that you are, thank you so much for being a part of the show this morning. Business Express brought to you by Into Switch. Keep it tuned to the Smooth Breakfast. The show kicks on. More great music coming your way. 7:30, we'll take a look at the papers, also on Freshly Pressed. Brought to you by Interswitch Transaction Solutions.